Good morning, everybody. Today I was reading the Times of India and I thought I'll share my views on the views of the people who write. Now, we all know in the 21st century, by now, most news is manufactured. You cannot believe the BBC and CNN and even our Times completely. The only things you can believe are something very, very drastic and factual. Today in the newspaper, what really disturbed me that yesterday some youths kidnapped a lady, a girl of 15 years old, took her to the farmhouse, raped her repeatedly. When she escaped, they shot her in the head. So these are a few, young men. She gets shot in the head, but see her determination and resilience. She does not die. She jumps in a well. She falls down. They think she's dead. They pick her up and throw her in a well, thinking she's dead, and drive away. Probably under the influence of alcohol, a lot of sexual thoughts in the brain, maybe drugs. But ultimately, if you analyze this, it's a matter of power. They have not aligned justice with power. The true justice would be if it's consensual. This is a complete egregious act. But scanning the paper and just going through it is not enough. We have to step back and see, why is this happening? In every situation, people forget about adding value to society. They are subtracting value. They are completely removing the basic values. These 4 or 5 men have gone after a girl who's only 15, a soft target. Of course, if I was the investigating officer, I would delve deeper. And I would also, like some right wing people say, oh, she was a loose woman, she had an affair with somebody, she's on Facebook, and she's a slut. I could say those things. And if all of them were true, still nothing will ever forgive this act by these 3 or 4 men. Two aspects come out of this. We'll analyze. First is, why is this happening? And second is, what the government and people in power are doing about this. First thing is, there's another article in the paper, very interesting. Today I've learned something from not a very educated person, a pump manager, Jagat Singh Vaghela from Gujarat. Very interesting. Jagat Singh Vaghela, who resumed his job as a pump manager, says a man without a work is nothing less than a live bomb. And I've been giving lectures on gender issues and women empowerment and the effect on men and the gender wars and all. That's the real world war, is the gender war. The other world war is just a superficial. I have never come across this term, but I think he has said it so right. A semi-educated man is calling himself a time bomb. And why? Sanand is a village or somewhere near Ahmedabad where there is seen rapid industrialization. So his land was acquired. Guess what his bank account is? A few crores. So he left his job, sat home. He said, who's interested in 9-10,000? But he's come back to his job because his idle mind became a bomb. So giving him identity back in his job, his camaraderie, and especially, I repeat, always, and sorry feminists, I love you girls, but for a man, his only identity is his job. So if you take a man's job away, in this case it was voluntary. He got crores in the bank. He went back home relaxed. He found himself, due to introspection, that he's a time bomb. If he didn't go back to his job, he could have been one person who might have started raping people. And the other youth, I've not seen their profile and I might follow them, are the ones who are no different in psychology or in biology or in chemistry, but they are completely powerless males with no employment, no identity, seeking power through sexual terrorism. Again, misaligning the power and not towards justice, but using it as a tool of terrorism of a 15-year-old. So that's the one aspect of this. The second aspect is about the government. Now this case will be registered, and there'll be an investigating officer going there and all. What kind of corruption will seep in? So, Mr. Modi, it's not about smart cities, it's about justice cities. Justice cities. It's not about Wi-Fi, it's about values and ethics. If corruption in the judiciary and or in the police especially does not go away, your smart cities will only make this happen faster. We will use Wi-Fi faster to track such women. We'll be on Facebook with these women. We'll be on WhatsApp with these women. We will be angry with these women. We will throw acid on their face. Faster. So you need justice first. So slow down the Wi-Fi. You don't need 4G in life. All our life we didn't have internet. We had this little modem and we were doing fine. So even the bad work, as it says in the Gurbani, Bure kaam ko ut khaloya. Naam ki bela papa soya. When there was time to worship God and meditate on His name, we are sleeping. But bure kaam ko ut khaloya. And what's bure kaam? Going and raping a 15-year-old. Or even doing excessive ashki. It finally backfires. So one is corruption. One is corruption also, this case has been highlighted. The other is the corruption in the police mind and in the women's mind. Because a lot of women are filing frivolous cases and paying the policemen. So if I'm an ASI, you pay me money, I'm going to go and track down Mr. X and file a false rape case, false dowry case, false domestic violence, because I'm getting 50,000 rupees. This 15-year-old has no money. I think she can barely afford to, have tampons for periods. So what will she give? With bullets in a well? I mean, this is what Indian society under this new government has come down to. This right-wing attitude, is this what we're going to end up sharing with our children as a legacy? So my request is simple. Women empowerment, wrong word, should be women emancipation. Give everybody a chance. Because power is limited, like a pizza. The person taking my video and me, if I say there's power and I want empowerment, he will lose power in this little finite space. Emancipation is a better philosophy. He has and I have and she has another chance to grow wherever they deserve, depending on the talent, circumstance, skills. Nobody's equal. No two animals are equal, no two humans are equal, no gender is equal. So my request is to the women, please focus on such cases and support them. Take a candlelight vigil, go after these cases and stop filing false cases. Because 80%, 90% dowry cases are false, 65% rape cases turn out nowadays to be a WhatsApp love gone wrong. So what do? And third, my request to all the police officers, let's look at justice cities. Let's give this woman justice. And don't waste time on false cases and try and make money. So this is the Times of India for today. Please look after yourselves, love each other in a positive way, reduce your WhatsApp and Facebook, and take some action and not curse the government. God bless all, Guru bless all. Fateh, take care. Victory to all.